An easy-to-miss hint in the show's first season may give away who fights Rand in the Wheel of Time Season 3. The Wheel of Time Season 2's ending may have positioned Moghedien to be the next big threat, but it's important to note that she's hardly the character Rand and company should be concerned about. After all, Moghedien is just one of several Forsaken in Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time books. As Moghedien mentioned to Lanfear in her debut scene, Ishamael broke the other seals before his death. In doing so, Ishamael released the rest of the imprisoned Forsaken on the world. Since the show has heavily implied that it's removed 5 of the 13 Forsaken in the Wheel of Time from the story, exactly who will show up, and when, isn't exactly clear-cut. That said, there have been a few clues as to who the unseen Forsaken are. One in particular could very well be Rand's biggest problem when the show returns. The Wheel of Time's Forsaken statues set up Asmodean to appear. Asmodean's story makes Season 3 the most likely entry point for his character. Wheel of Time Forsaken statues. The first indication that the show was only going to use 8 of the Forsaken came in the Wheel of Time Season 1, Episode 5, when a set of small statues were shown on a table. Each one was clearly meant to depict a member of the Forsaken. One was seen holding a guitar, not unlike the ones gleeman like Tom Carey. The inclusion of the musical instrument created a massive connection to Asmodean, a Forsaken known for his interest in music. Before swearing himself to the Dark One, Asmodean had a reputation as a respected composer. The decision to emphasize that one of the Forsaken plays music all but confirmed that Asmodean is one of the villains the show has chosen to keep. What makes that so important for the Wheel of Time Season 3 is that Asmodean was the main villain of Rand's arc in The Shadow Rising, the story Season 3 is adapting. The events of The Shadow Rising culminated in Rand engaging Asmodean in an epic showdown in Ruidian. Confirmation that Ruidian will be a Wheel of Time Season 3 location adds to the evidence that Rand vs. Asmodean is the endgame for Season 3. Why Moghedien was always unlikely to be Wheel of Time Season 3's only villain. In The Shadow Rising, Rand fights Asmodean, not Moghedien. Moghedien looking at Lanfear with intensity in the Wheel of Time Season 2. Wheel of Time Season 3 using Asmodean and Moghedien as its villains makes sense, despite the latter being the focus of the final scene. While the scene didn't show any other new Forsaken, it made a point of revealing that all of them are on the loose now, suggesting that multiple members will be in play going forward. That's in line with The Shadow Rising as well, considering that Moghedien is more of an enemy to Nynaeve and Elaine in that book than she is to Rand, who is kept busy with Asmodean and his experiences with the Ale.